Steve Bould's header, Groves twisting into a spectacular scoring shot. And Arsenal breaking through Luton's dogged resistance after 63 minutes. Their second came in the final seconds. Luton's defensive discipline gone at this late stage. Brian Marwood supplying the cross, and unmarked Alan Smith steering in his 20th goal of the season.
Norwich, without the considerable talents of Robert Fleck, had to grab for the points. Not exactly a picture goal by Ian Butterworth, but who cares at this stage of the season? They made it too just before half-time. Steve Bruce knows the Carrow Road pitch well. At least he thought so. It didn't bobble like that 14 months ago, honest lads. Malcolm Allen following up for his 7th in 6 games. United pull one back with 8 minutes left. Paul McGrath's first of the season. But Norwich are going to fight Arsenal all the way. They were in no mood to relinquish the points.
Very soggy underfoot at the Den, not helping Millwall or Coventry. David Thompson fouling Steve Ogrizovic. Teddy Sheringham's effort disallowed. It looked a certain goalless draw, until another Kevin O'Callaghan free kick slithered through to Tony Cascarino 5 minutes from time. And now Millwall have replaced Coventry in 3rd place.
It's proving to be a shrewd bit of business by Terry Venables, taking Barcelona's Naeem on loan for a year. Great shot, great save. John Burridge as sprightly as ever at 37, but powerless to prevent Chris Waddle's opener, a real peach of a goal. Conditions were atrocious and were responsible for much of what happened, so the referee giving Erik Torsvedt the benefit of any doubts at all. Only a booking for the Norwegian. It could easily have been a red card. Well, Chris Waddle was Tottenham's trump card, skipping over the gluey surface and creating desperation in Southampton's notorious defence. Russell Osman providing the inevitable conclusion to that mazy run. Now, John Burridge, you can't teach him anything new. Old Budgie's seen it all. Well, nearly all. The man from Barcelona teaching an old dog a new trick.
Derby and Everton produced the First Division game of the day. Paul Goddard playing a major role, his excellent pass freeing Gary Micklewhite, and Dean Saunders' 16th goal of the season, embroidering his 200th league appearance. Derby deserved to lead at half-time, but they didn't because of Graham Sharp's opportunism in the final seconds of the first half. Sharp catching the eye of the watching Scotland manager Andy Roxburgh. The error of judgment for Derby came from left-back Michael Forsyth. Even so, Sharp beat Peter Shilton in style, but later went off injured. 11 minutes after half-time, Derby back in front from Trevor Hebbard's cross from the left. Goddard pouncing, so another test for Everton's fighting spirit. Colin Harvey's men came through it well. Kevin Sheedy's free kick cleared only to Sheedy again. And the best left foot in the business, picking out Wayne Clark. Clark standing in for Tony Cottee. A fine goal in keeping with a fine game. But the winner was even better. Micklewhite through the centre this time, Goddard to the right, spotting Neville Southall coming off his line. A goal worth a dozen replays. But here's the best angle, and Goddard such an unselfish forward, for once grabbing the limelight for himself.
Charlton have an excellent away record considering their tenuous position. Aston Villa aren't exactly firing on all cylinders at the moment, so Tommy Caton's first for the club was an encouraging start to an important match for Charlton. Villa have only won 1 out of their last 7 games now, and Graham Taylor's getting a bit agitated. Gordon Cowan's equalised for them shortly before half-time. Only the 14th goal Charlton have conceded away from home this season in 12 games. Well, Charlton doing what they do best, starring in the survival game. Their winning goal midway through the second half by substitute Carl Leeburn. He'd only been on 2 minutes. The Villa defence making the simple things look exceedingly difficult.
At Plough Lane, another defeat for Sheffield Wednesday to Wimbledon's tried and tested combination, Dennis Wise's skill at set pieces, and John Fashionu's power in the air. Wednesday now 12 league games without a win.
And those 3 points for Wimbledon.